Hi there, I welcome you on my channel. My name is Alexander Martyushov, and today I want to share one productivity trick for command line skills. Every day we use our terminals on Mac machines, on Ubuntu or other distributives quite heavily. We type a lot of commands. They may be complicated, they may contain several flags which probably you don't want to type every time, and probably you have repeating routines, repeating patterns of command. And once you question yourself, how can I save time and errors during typing and to just to be a little bit faster. I will give 2 points today how to be a little bit faster and less error prone in typing inside of a terminal. So the first thing is called Alias. What is it and how to create it? I will start with how to create it. Every Unix shell, let's take into account my current setup. I'm using this shell, ZSH, and for my shell there is a file called .zsh, and this file contains definition of the alias. So this file is, let me go to my home directory. So this file is placed there, .zshrc, it's called .zshrc, it's there. And here I will place today an alias, just a super simple one, just to show the concept. So let's go there. And what is an alias? Alias is another command. And this command is, I define this command and I put association between any alias word and command or set of commands which will be called when I call the alias. For example, during the day I quite frequently search through the shell history and I type a couple of unnecessary words all the time. I want to simplify this and be a little bit faster. So I am associating the alias name, call it history search. It's just artificial, whatever you want. And I want to associate the certain command with this alias. It will do history grep, and then I will provide some search term, grep term, and I will have a result. So that's a definition of the alias. I'm saving the ZSHRC file, and what is again how shell takes this file into consideration. Whenever I am creating the new interactive shell, basically new terminal, new tab inside of the terminal, so shell reads and executes command from the file. So another way how to reread the .zshrc file is to source it. ZSHRC. Now I'm applying my defined aliases and now I have it. I can use it. History search, and I want to search through the usages for usages of just ZSH, whatever, and I have all my usages, and I can choose any of them, for example, and do all my further work, whatever, right? That's an alias. I don't need to type history grep ZSH. I just need to type his and then whatever I want to look for, ZSH, for example. This is a First point, this is quite known. Yeah, this is not a rocket science. There is a certain limit for the alias, and when you reach this limit, there is a second point for productivity, which I may be using even more frequently. This point is called shell function. What is it and how to define it? You define it in the same file where you define aliases. So let's go to our ZSHRC file. What is it? What is a function? So you can define the function here in this file and use regular bash script to program maybe a little bit more complicated routine. For example, which use case did I have? Quite frequently, I need to create Java projects. There are many capabilities how to do it, but for myself, I have created the shell function, which will create all necessary folders. Certain files in these folders with a particular content and etc. So it's more than just an alias. It's really the routine. And for my current example, I will not show you this complicated case. I will show you something really simple just to show the concept. So let's create the function for. Also, quite frequently, there is a sequence of, for example, I'm creating the folder and I want just immediately go to this folder. And I can create a function for this. So I'm defining function. You need a name for this. Also, any artificial name for the function which you will later remember and use. And in the body of the function, I defined all commands which will be executed when I call the function. For folder creation, what is it? mkdir, and you can pass the variables to this function using the regular bash syntax. So I'm creating the directory and I want just go there immediately. Done. Function is created. Let's go apply changes. Let's double check where am I. I am inside of the root folder for the user and I want to call my function crt and I want to provide the name for the folder crc test. I have created the folder and immediately jump to it. That's the shell functions. I find it really useful during the day. If you find any patterns in your behavior, in your regular, in your everyday needs, you can take them out, create as a function, and then use it. You can use if statements. Maybe not go that hard in your syntax. Maybe sometimes you need to think about extracting the logic to bash script. But if it's something more or less not that big, you can use it as a shell function. I would say that's it for now. Thanks for your attention. I hope that at least one of my advice helped you, and feel free to apply it to your everyday life, work, and I wish all the best for you and see you later.